Hi Leos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general reading for November 2024 for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross-watcher. This will be a fully channeled message. I don't normally do November readings or monthly readings, but a lot of you are asking me for monthly readings. I did do a November love reading specifically, so check that out on my channel if you haven't seen that yet. But let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has for you. General reading, any area of your life, any messages that Spirit has for you at this time, things to think about, things that may be coming your way. Just calling in our angels and our spirit guides. Spirit guide, can you please share with me what you want my Leos to know today? What is it that you have for them? What is it that you need them to hear? Let's start with an animal spirit. I am listening for you now. I have a whale spirit, the number 65. Trust the great mystery. Oh boy. Okay. Are we ready to trust? Are we ready to trust the great mystery of life? What's happening next? Where am I going? What's my future look like? Yes, you are. You are brave. You're braver than you think. Let's get a couple of angel messages. Let's see what the angels have for you. I have 11, okay, an awakening number. Look for 1111 throughout the month. A lot of you see 1111. If you're going to catch an angel number, that's the one that you catch. But it is a feeling of tapping into the awakening inside of you. And I used to refer to it before I even knew I was psychic. I used to refer to it as God moments. And I used to walk around and do things like, that's a coincidence. Jinx, I owe you a Coke. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to call and the phone would ring. And it was part of my awakening. It was part of these God moments would come into my life and I'd be like, that is a cool God moment. And what was really happening is that I was raising my vibration and I was becoming more in tune to the things that are happening in the universe. And there's no coincidences, but I was more aware of identifying them when they were happening. So that could be happening to some of you, and just catching 1111 on the clock, you know, during a reading or in the middle of your day, driving in the car, you know, those little things are just a confirmation to you that you're in tune, you know, you're connected to something. So keep your eyes open. Just a little side story there. Just a little side story. Let's see what else we have. I have 3939, playfulness. Time to have some fun. When was the last time you had some fun? When was the last time you did something that you don't normally do? Break out of your comfort zone, Spirit saying, go out and have a good time. Surround yourself with friends and family. Take a break from work. Take a break from just a routine. Maybe we're going to get in the car and go away for a weekend this you know, holiday season, or maybe we just need a couple of day trips just to get outside of the house. I do see, I don't know, some fall activities. Go pick some pumpkins, you know, go get your pumpkins, go trick-or-treating, you know, whatever it's going to be. Let's see what they have for you. I have money magic. Ooh, expect a miracle when you charge forward. So we have some progress happening around you with money. So what is it that you've been manifesting? Have you been manifesting, I need an increase. I want to find a new way to bring abundance to me. I want to get my arms around my debt. What is it that you have been trying to manifest? So I really like that stallion kind of, I don't know, just looking strong, I guess. It feels this, I don't know. I'm just going to say strength, but money magic. What else do we have? Okay, I'll take that. I have possibilities. You guys know I love arches. Walking through something, crossing over something, some kind of possibility opening up to you, a path opening. So what is it? A path? They're saying a path worth exploring, more so than that. So it could be something is opening up to you, but you might not be ready to make a decision. Sometimes you get information about a person, you get information about a job, an opportunity, a learning experience, and you research it. and you spend some time, thinking, is this something that I want to do? So they're saying that something's going to be put in front of you and you're going to take a look at it. I'm going to say it that way. You're going to say, oh, that's a possibility. I could see myself doing that. I don't know whether the pros and cons are worth me taking a risk to make a change, but it does feel like it's worth taking a look at, something along those lines. All right. Some kind of opportunity, a possibility. Let's see what else they have. A steady flow. Keep going and let the momentum build. The increase is coming. You feel blessed. I think getting momentum is something worth talking about for a moment, because it's that feeling of up and running. And it's very, very difficult to start a new job, for example, because you got that learning curve. You got to get to know everybody. You got to know the job. Then you get up here and you feel like things are going and you know your job and it becomes easier. But that up and running time is very, very difficult. And sometimes it's months, it could be a year before you feel comfortable or confident in that position. But it feels like you have momentum. And momentum is different. Momentum is that kinetic energy that once you get it started, it keeps going. So for those of you that have a business, for those of you that are doing things like sales, or you have to build something, all right, because it takes a while to build. You get that momentum going. It's like a roller coaster. The roller coaster goes down, but then the momentum from going down, the speed from going down makes you go back up and down again. So once you get that momentum going, I feel like you're well on your way. So if you feel like you have some momentum behind you, don't stop. That's when people start to fail. Okay. They get momentum. They think everything's really good, and they stop feeding the engine. They stop doing what they used to do to promote themselves or push themselves or get the work going, whatever it is. So once you get the momentum going, it's easier to stay in momentum than it is to get yourself into momentum. So I want you to work on that. If that's for those of you that you struggle with kind of peaks and valleys, either in your income or your motivation or your drive, something like that. You could have like some weeks I'm up here, I'm really motivated, I'm really ambitious. And then other weeks I'm way down here and I don't understand why. Because you're not maintaining like a steady pace. Instead of being 120% all of the time, I like to shoot for like 80%. If I can be at like 80% instead of 100% all the time, then I'm consistent. And consistency in the business world and in the financial world, getting your arms around money is how you make money. Okay, you're consistent. You're doing the same things over and over again, and that is increasing your wealth. So keep that in mind. Energy is money. Okay, money is energy, and you can create as much wealth as you want, as long as you're pushing it out into the universe and you are creating that force is the word they're using. So they're trying to get behind you. They're trying to make it easier for you, is how it feels. Like you don't have to work so hard. Once you get up and running and you've got momentum behind you, you're up and running and things just start to happen. Things come into you. You do the work, you keep it going, you keep the engine going, and it gets easier, believe it or not. I have a 7 of Wands. Don't give up, okay? For somebody out there you're struggling with anything, you're struggling with building a business, paying off debt, losing weight, okay? Don't give up. Don't give up. I feel like you're figuring out a way. She has to get over the river. So she's putting these wands together and she's making a bridge for herself. So you're going to find a way, no matter what it is. You will figure it out. So the answers are always out there, Spirit's saying. So you will figure it out. You always find a way. Sometimes it's hard though, isn't it? I have a Hermit. Take some time for yourself. Find the answers within. We can't be at 100 miles an hour all of the time either. Okay. For those of you, that's why you're crashing. You know, I feel like a lot of you are up here and then you're down here, because when you're at 120 miles an hour all the time, you can't handle it. And then you crash and then you don't get anything done. So you're better off being steady in your energy somehow. So take that rest, give yourself some time. You're not giving up by resting. It's part of the cycle, but give yourself some time. Give yourself time to heal. Let yourself, you know, be open to other things going on around you. That moon is coming into me as almost a daydreamy feeling, believe it or not. It was more of a, sometimes I have to reflect. I have to take a step back and say, how am I doing? And what could I be doing differently? Because my peace of mind isn't in balance. I feel stressed. I feel anxiety. So sometimes we take a step back and we kind of do a self-evaluation of what could we be doing differently? I have a 2 of Cups. Beautiful. Now, this is coming into me as a, not necessarily a lover, but as a partner in crime. I guess I want to say it that way. A person who supports you, a person who can coach you or be there for you, or you guys could be even at the same level, but you're friends and you bounce ideas off of each other to help each other. It could be a best friend. It could be a business friend. It could be a coworker, but it is a feeling of somebody in your life that you trust, and they're helping you to get to the next level along with them is how it's coming into me. So find that buddy. Find that partner, okay? Buddy up with somebody. You don't have to go it alone. And I do feel like that's going to help you tremendously, because sometimes when you feel like you're doing it all by yourself, it's really lonely out there. It's really lonely out there. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have an Ace of Swords. I don't want you to hold back in the situation. I feel like you have the knowledge to move ahead in a certain situation. If you think it's a good idea and you think that it's going to work, I'm going to say go for it, okay? There's this kind of feeling of I hold back. I hold back for self-doubt. I hold back for somebody else is better than I am. Fear of failure, okay? I can't make any big changes in my life. I can't afford to. I don't have the time. But yeah, bottom of the deck, I have a Chariot. So I feel like Spirit is saying go for it, all right? Like if you have an idea about something right now, I really think that they're trying to bring into your life something that is yours and something they're saying try. If it's something that you've been wanting to do, you're not going to fail. Okay. You're going to do the best that you can. And there's no sense of failure here. So that Ace of Swords is really like, you're right on target. Go for it. You've got your eye on the prize. Something like that. And I don't want you to take your eye off the prize. Okay. Even when you're tired, you're exhausted, you can't do it anymore. You have obstacles. I don't want you to take the eye off the prize. You know, like I want my career to be up here. I want my income to be up here. I want to buy a new house, whatever you're working towards. So keep your eye on the prize. Let's see what they have for a couple of love messages. I did do a love reading for November for you. So check out your playlist, check out my channel page, and look for your November love reading, okay, as well. Let's see. True love, a deep and enduring love. Beautiful. A connection going beyond superficial. Nice. So do we have a true love? Are we confirming a true love this month? Isn't true love coming into us this month, Spirit? What do we have? I have a connection. Oh, I love this bridge. Love is the bridge. I like the 7 of Wands. Now I want to go back to that because this feeling of don't give up that I keep having, it could be about a connection. It could be, for some of you, it could be that you've got a crossover, they've got a crossover, and they're asking you not to give up on a person. Don't give up on a connection. Don't give up on your belief or what it is that you think this connection is or where it's headed. So I'm going to go with that. I am, only because I felt so strongly with this bridge and this don't give up. There's a sense of they're going to help you make it work. And whatever it is that you have that you're really working towards, and you're either waiting for answers or you just are being patient, something like that. It could be as simple as that. I have a butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. So get yourself out there. Okay. November could be the month for some of you that you are going to meet the person that you want. So I do like that. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? Let's see. Spirit, tell me what you want me to know about finances or success, other areas of our life, health, spiritual growth. What do you want, Spirit? What do you need us to know? I have a Two of Swords. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Cups. And a Queen of Swords. I've got the trifecta here. Queens. You are a queen, okay? But how it came into me was it's time for you to decide with this Two of Swords. And then I started to get all these feelings about do what you love what you do, and the money will follow, which is 100% true. So if you are searching for what is it that I love to do, and I'd like to create my life around this, I'd like it to support me, I would like it to pay my bills, I would like it to be my future, whatever it is, you're a queen. This queen can accomplish anything. And I feel that way about Leos in general, that Leos can accomplish anything. And, you know, this queen is special. There's no doubt in my mind that it is a feeling of accomplishment. And I think that right now they're saying, they just said to me, rise above, okay? That this feeling of anything that may be bringing you down or anything that you feel like is a stumbling block, they just said, they're saying rise above it. All right. Another way for me to say it is like, pick your battles. Okay. Walk away from things that don't serve you, that are only going to get in your head, and it's somebody else's, business. It's not even your head stuff. You got enough going on in your head. So, but you're a queen. So you kind of just rise above, you lift your head high, you wear that invisible crown, and you are identifying that the more that I do that I love for myself and in any area of my life, the happier I am. So I feel like it's a choice. I feel like it's a choice that you're making now to live that way, to live with your head held high and just say, this is how I want to live my life. I want to be happy, and I'm going to do this, this, and this to do that. So something's going on around that. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have an Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like this is connected to your work more than anything. There's the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is big for me today in your reading. This don't give up and go for it. Because I do have this working hard is paying off energy for you, that it's been a long road to get to where you are. So be proud of where you are, energy coming in. So just keep doing what you're doing. All right. And they just said, just keep looking at the big picture. Like, don't get worried about the day to day. Keep looking at the big goals. Keep looking at the big picture. Keep that momentum really high. So I do feel that they're saying not struggling, okay? Not struggling anymore. So what does that mean to you? That you are, some struggles are being lifted. There's something being lifted that is a particular struggle to you, emotionally, financially, physically that you have been, having a hard time with. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Spirit. I want the struggles to be lifted. Absolutely. Spirit, tell me more. What else is it that you have for us? Beautiful. You have many choices, even if you don't see them. Even if they're not right in front of you right now, that you'll always have choices. You can always make a change. You can always change jobs. You can always move and do something different. You can always go back to school and get training for a different career, whatever it is. But you will always have choices, and the choice will always be yours. So keep that in mind. You're never stuck. It's a feeling of something's being lifted. Something is coming off my shoulders, and maybe that's opening up some opportunities or possibilities for you right now. So keep that in mind. I think that's nice. I have a future. Plan for the future while living in the present. Look at this crystal ball. What is it that you want? What is it that you're wishing? I like to say stay in the present, but we all have to have that target. And they said the eye on the prize earlier, right? It was almost that arrow. So you know where you're headed. You do know where you want to be. So you have to kind of keep that in the big picture. And then you have to kind of stay in the present to figure out, how do I get there, right? So that's very much the story behind the Eight of Pentacles, which is we do the same thing day in and day out. But the part that we don't see is we become better at it. We become more efficient at it. Our time management is better. So even though we feel like we're doing the same thing day out and day in, we are making progress. So we are headed towards that prize. And that's what Spirit wants you to think about. So beautiful. It's a journey. You may move to a new place of work. Okay. Exploring again is coming in. They said a path worth exploring. That is a word. Okay. That is a sign. That is a message that's coming in. There's something that's going to be presented to you that you are going to be open to thinking about. Whether you make a change or not, you are going to say, well, let me think about that, or I'm going to look into that. I don't really know anything about that. So I do feel like it's some kind of researching a company, researching an opportunity, a job search, some kind of, what's out there in the market. If you are, in the working field, something like that. So for those of you that are working, but it doesn't mean you're going to make a change. It feels like I'm open to possibilities. There you are. Wear that crown. Okay. Be in that power position. You are being promoted. You could be called to serve others, but it's coming into me more as that standing up and holding your head high, which I felt a moment ago. So I really like that energy. They just said, I have all these golden cards, but Spirit just said, follow the golden rule. Okay. Which is, do unto others as they would do unto you. So it's maybe if we just live that life, it sounds simple, but it's not that easy sometimes. So, but if you live in a constant state of, I'm going to do no harm to others, and that makes you feel peaceful and happy, and I'm just here to love each other, then I think your life is a lot easier. So if you have chaos in your life, or you have somebody that is causing kind of trouble in your life, pick your battles, walk away, and find what makes you happy right now. So that could be going on around some of you. Let's get a final angel number. I think the biggest things that I'm getting from my reading for you guys is this feeling of, some kind of struggle is over. Some kind of weight is lifted. I don't know what the weight is, but we could be getting some good news. That was good. And then the second thing was, don't give up. Like, go for it. Okay. Whatever it is that you're looking, whether it's a career, you're building a business, you want to go out on your own, just like, don't give up, believe in yourself first. That is crystal clear to me today. And I have, these are angel numbers, adaptability. The number 765, you are flexible and capable of facing changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. You are strong. You are a Leo. You have courage. So you do have the flexibility and adaptability to change and make these choices that at any time. So nothing should be holding you back, really. So look at the prize. How do I get to that prize? And they're saying all this hard work is going to keep paying off. So just keep the focus, I guess, would be my general advice to you this month. But just keep doing what you're doing, because I do feel like you're getting your arms around what it is you're trying to achieve. And you might not be there yet, but you are making progress. And I do feel like Spirit's letting you know that you might hit some twists and turns along the way, but they're saying don't give up. Don't throw in the towel, something like that. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. I want to thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate all of my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me. Hit that like and comment below. Let me know that you're new. I'd love to say hello to you. Welcome to, thank you for all of my subscribers that are always here. It's wonderful, and I appreciate all of your time. So if anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website link below, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. We can see what's going on in your life and in your cards, of course. And if anyone really wants to give me some feedback on these monthly readings, I'd appreciate it. So the monthly love reading, the monthly general reading, just trying to create content that everybody looks forward to and is excited about on my channel. In the meantime, I'll see you guys all again real soon in another Love Messages. We'll see you soon.